Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name's Goody and I make videos on mid-size fashion, wide fit shoes and much more. Today we're in Leicester, guys. I'm in Leicester for a pageant. I do hair and makeup. I don't do hair, my sister does the hair. I do the makeup at pageants. They're not what you think. Okay, I'm going to show you the makeup that we do, but it's basically not what you think. It's not tulle and tiaras. It's actually really sweet. Like, these girls, they get a lot of confidence from it. I'm not going to go on like a whole rampage about pageants because I was not a fan of them. I've never done them myself, but I started doing makeup at pageants because my sister used to compete, and let me just say, it's not what you think. It's actually a really amazing community of people, and I feel like in general there's not enough community in this world, and it's, yeah, really lovely. So anyway, that's my little spiel done on pageants, but I thought I'd bring you along to Miss Great Britain, which is such an amazing pageant. Like, honestly, everything about it is 10 out of 10. So I thought I'd show you what I do as a makeup artist. We're staying in Leicester right now at the Ramada, very luxury. I'll give you a quick tour. We got a little seating area. I just filmed a TikTok, and I'm gonna shoot some savage pictures here. But this is the room, very basic. We love a Ramada. This is the bathroom. Again, she's basic, but she's cute. Also, this is my outfit. Isn't it adorable? These are from, they're like flared at the bottom. They're from Boohoo. And this jumper is from ASOS. And let's just say I love it. I did the most basic makeup ever today because I left literally all my makeup in the car. Also, I'm ravenous. I've not eaten all day. I've just eaten a chocolate bar. So I'm going to get some food at the hotel, I think. Just double chin. Okay, this is the set we're going to shoot. My skin is so dry and I have no moisturizer in me, so I've just like tried to put a bit of Weleda, my face stuff, on my body, but it's so run out. So I'm hoping it's not going to look too dry in the pictures, but how cute is this savage set? Like, it's so soft, it's like really comfy.
In and out, arguing, trifling, difficult, I don't know why you love me, yeah. You got it bad, you got it bad for me, babe. I don't feel glad that I can have this, babe. Nobody true, nobody.
Morning, guys. It's currently 4:45 AM, so our first client is outside. So I'm just gonna get dressed and everything's set up from last night, and then we're gonna get started. So let's go. Okay, so this was our first lovely client, so I always start off with brows. What I like to do, I actually have this new product, I think it's called like Honey Me or something. I'll put it in the description, but it's so good. It's like glue for your eyebrows, but it doesn't like peel off during the day or flake away. So I like to set the brows first, and then I actually filled them in with a little bit of Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade, just because it really lasts all day. And then you'll see me do this on all my clients. I always start off with a bronzer in the lid. It's the same bronzer that I use in their cheekbones, and I feel like it just ties everything together. Like, regardless of what look I'm doing, I pretty much always start off with a bronzer in the lid. Pageant makeup is normally like soft browns, muted browns, maybe some gold here and there, so it is a lot of rinse and repeat, which can get pretty easy to do because you know what you're doing for each client. What I actually like to do for the foundation is mix the Ordinary Serum Foundation in with Estee Lauder, just because Estee Lauder keeps it holding all day long, but the serum really like nourishes the skin and also doesn't emphasize any fine lines. I always go in and highlight a lot. This isn't as extreme as stage makeup, just because stage makeup has to look like super contoured, super bronzy, so this is a little bit lighter for us because it was for interview. Our next client here, you can see I'm actually carving out her eyebrows with a little bit of a lighter concealer. This is because she asked for an all matte eye, so I like to actually keep the base pretty light on this, just so it emphasizes the brow bone. What I'm going in again with is the Soleil bronzer from, what's the brand called? So I'm going with the Soleil bronzer from Milani, and then I actually got this new palette from Beauty Bay. I think it's called Fiery, and it is 10 out of 10, guys. I'll link it in the description box. But again, like I said, we went for muted browns, so it wasn't too warm, and I always start off with eyes first, just because I feel like it's so much easier. People that do skin first, I'm like, how do you not get it everywhere? I don't understand. And then I feel like it's a lot easier to like smooth in the concealer to the eyeshadow. Like you can see here, I'm going in with the concealer, but then I like to basically grab a clean brush and I'll buff the sides of the eyeshadow just so it blends into the concealer really nicely, and you don't have that horrible harsh line where you've wiped away the under eyes. Then I go in with the cream bronzer on every single person. And what I actually like to use for cream bronzer, especially for pageants, is just a darker foundation. I feel like this lasts the best, like better than any cream bronzer I've ever used. I just personally like using a darker foundation, so I'm actually using here, I believe that was the Maybelline Fit Me. I love their deeper shades. They've got nice like rich warm bronzy tones in their darker shades, so I always go in with the Fit Me normally, or the Becca foundation, which I think is discontinued now, which is so sad. But I always make sure I'm layering up the products. This is like a key thing to making the makeup last a long time, which I found really useful. So I'm going in with the Fenty blush in Petal Popping, which I rave about all the time on my TikTok. If you follow me on TikTok, you'll know this. Also follow me on TikTok if you're not already following me over there. But yeah, what I like to do is I actually add the blush all over the nose, on the temples, because you want it to look like natural, like they're flushed. And I think if you just add it on the cheeks, it doesn't really look like that. And I didn't actually film this part, but basically I'll set the like foundation and everything with a damp beauty blender. Then I'll go in on top with a brush just to make sure it's all really set, because they're going to be wearing this makeup for like 12 plus hours. You have to set the entire face, like it's kind of a non-negotiable for pageant makeup. Then I pretty much overdraw every single client's lips, unless they specifically request not to, just because I love the way like an overdrawn lip looks, if that makes sense. But yeah, I overdrawed her lips a little bit. Our next client, again, starting off with the brows, and I'm prepping all underneath the eyes. What I like to use to prep under the eyes, on the lid, is normally Fit Me from Maybelline, because it's not too thick. What I feel like thicker concealers do on the lid, sometimes they can kind of dry it out, so I like to start off with a pretty creamy concealer for the lid. Again, I'm going in with the Milani Soleil bronzer. I told you it's a little bit of rinse and repeat sometimes for pageants, just because you want everyone to look glam. It's like soft glam vibes, so it is quite similar for every single person. This client did actually ask for like a glittery lid, so I just went in with the Fiery palette from Beauty Bay, and I always wet the brush just to give it that extra sparkle. I feel like it's really helps. I use the Urban Decay setting spray, and I'm obsessed with that. I forgot to mention as well, I always set everyone's face, like normally twice. After all the cream products are on, I will set the face, and then I'll set it with powder, and then I'll spray the face again, if that makes sense. This client actually said her skin was a little bit more oily, so I actually powdered with a dry powder puff instead of a damp sponge, just because I feel like this really helps the oils stay at bay. And this is her finished look. I'm obsessed with this, guys. I love the way it came out. So soft but glam, and she looked beautiful. Our last client was Kirsty. I think she was actually our second to last this day. I just don't know if I recorded the last. But Kirsty, I love her. She always likes her makeup a certain way, but I feel like I know how she likes it, which is really handy. This day we went for like a bronzy lid. She loves like a bronzy or a blush toned lid, and I live for those colours. So I love painting her face, and her makeup always turns out so beautiful and glowy. Because she is actually 52, would you believe it or not, she does not look 52. I always like to go in pretty minimal with the powders, just to give her skin a little bit of breathing room, and then she can blot throughout the day when she needs to. Oh, that was a long morning. It's about 12:30 now. We actually finished at about 10:15-ish. My camera died, so I had to record most of it on my phone, so I'm sorry about that. But I just went out for some breakfast. Had the most delicious breakfast of my life. Oh my god, it was so good. It's called Kai, I think, the place in Leicester. Really good. But yeah, I'm just in the hotel room now. Ruth is working. She's doing some other shooting, so I'm just going to chill. I might actually have a nap. I don't know if I'm going to have a nap. Maybe. We'll see. But I also need to get glam, because I'm actually going to watch the show tonight. There's the first round tonight, which is like fashion, and then they do interview as well. And then tomorrow is like the finale type situation. Also, I'm going to show you guys my station in a minute, and also how I clean my brushes. Because I completely forgot to do that this morning, just because I got up like 15 minutes before we started. I'm going to talk to you like key products, what I like, what I use, and how I set everything up. So yeah, I'm probably going to have a nap, and then I'll reconvene this vlog then. But yeah, see you in a little bit. Right, so I'm going to show you guys how I lay out my kit. I always use a black towel, always black. It's just more professional. But I actually keep everything in the bag. So I have a Zucker bag, which is how I carry my kit around. It is quite small, but I do love it because it's really compact. And I basically have a powder bag, a lip bag, a skincare bag, and then like a foundation concealer bag, and then you can see my little eye bags there, and it keeps everything, so I know like, okay, I'm doing the foundation, let me get it into the foundation bag. I'm doing the lips, let me go into the lip bag. It keeps everything a lot easier, and then I'll just lay my skincare out where I want it. But my station does always get very messy. Like, I'm not the sort of makeup artist that's a super tidy makeup artist. I'm just not. I wish I was, but that's just not me. But this is us doing makeup later on in the day. I can't remember if I've got the order of these girls correctly, but there was a lot of girls. I think we did like, I don't even know. Over the course of a couple of days, probably like 20 applications, I'm not sure. Not 20 different girls, but we did a lot of applications. So for this client, we basically did a really nice bronzy, I think we did glittery on her actually. So I went in with the fiery palette. If you guys want shade names and stuff, I can totally do them in the description box. I just can't remember off the top of my head now. I'd have to actually be looking at the palette. But what I'm actually doing here, you can kind of see, I basically apply pretty much all shimmery products with my fingers. So on the lid, any shimmers I'll probably place down with my finger, and then if I want extra sparkle, wet the brush and go over top. I just feel like putting it down with your finger is like a better way to put the product on. I just feel like it goes on a lot smoother and you have a lot more control. And another point here, what I'm doing is before I put the lashes on, I like to do a little bit of liner, and then after I put the lashes on, I always go over top with liner, just so you get rid of that glue on the lash band. And yeah, this is her finished look. I was obsessed. I thought I'd do a little video of Ruth spraying the hair. Look how beautiful she looks. This is later on in the pageant. For the evening, you go a lot more glam, a lot more heavy, and I loved it.
Morning guys, I completely forgot to vlog last night. I went to go and watch the first night of Miss Great Britain, which was really fun. I've got my brushes here all washed. I literally just used some hair soap last night. I forgot to bring my like really good brush washer, which is literally just very liquid, antibacterial. But I also have a really good brush cleaner I need to show you. It's called, I think it's called it's called Cinema Secrets ISO Clean, I think it's called, and it's honestly the best I've ever used in my life, and it is really expensive. It's like £30, but it's so worth it. But anyway, today is like the final day, so I'm gonna shower. Also, my new PJs, guys, they're like a copy of Chelsea Piers. I'm absolutely obsessed with them. They're so soft, and they're from Primark, and they were £13. Like, honestly, I'm obsessed with them. Like, don't like run to Primark right now. Don't walk, run. That's what I was trying to say. But it's like 9:30 right now. It's not even early. I just slept in because I don't have clients till 10. Yeah, let's do another day of makeup. I'm excited for everyone's glams today. We're doing a lot of audience members as well, which is always fun. It's always a good way to make extra money when you're doing a job like trying to do extra people instead of contestants. So let's shower and get ready.
Eat that up and in the night, he see that in the dark and in the right. He keep that, keep it running like it pump. He need that, need her up beneath the thighs. Eat that up and in the night, he see that in the dark and in the right. He keep that, keep it running. I eat that lunch, she keep that booty booty, she keep that plump. That lunch beauty, yeah. If you could see it from the front, wait till you see it from the back. Back, till you see it back, yeah. Back, till you see it from the back, back, till you see it.
That is a stunning angle. Hi guys, sorry for the random intervals. We're basically queuing up at the moment to watch the second night of Miss Great Britain. I keep on thinking it's Miss Universe Great Britain, which is wrong. This is Ruth, my sister. I don't even think I've introduced her. This is Ruth. We're all glammed up. We got ready in approximately 5 minutes. Literally hair makeup. This is the spot. It's raining, obviously, but I'll show you inside. It's like the staging is a whole vibe, and we're gonna get some drinks and there's food as well. This is our little table set up where we have food, and then look at the staging, guys. It's honestly massive.
He need that up beneath the thighs. He eat that up and in the night. He see that in the dark and in the right. He keep it running like it pump. He need her up beneath the thighs. He eat that up and in the night. He see that in the dark and in the right. He keep it running. I eat that lunch. She keep that booty, she keep that plump. That lunch beauty, yeah. If you could see it from the front, wait till you see it from the
We're now at the after party. I've had a few wines. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The show was honestly amazing. But I'm very tired, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'll show you my outfit. Actually, it's quite cute. I think I already showed you earlier, but it's from Boohoo. I'm obsessed with it, but not my vape in shop. But I'm gonna have a few drinks, probably dance a little bit, and then head home, I think.
I'm just gonna take my extensions out and get ready for bed. Went to the weirdest club ever, guys. It was not really a vibe, I'm not gonna lie, but it was still very fun. It just wasn't really the music that I vibe with, but my sister's asleep. I should probably walk quiet.
On my mind, I pass my bedtime, no rest at the kingdom. Alone in my place, my heart is away. All that I can think of is we should get married.
Hi guys, I'm currently editing this video and I realised I completely forgot to do an outro. I mean, the lighting in here is terrible. I'm in my pyjamas, but I really want to get this video up for you guys, so I thought I'd just say thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this vlog style. I was very drunk at the end of this, so I'm kind of embarrassed to post it on the internet, but it is what it is. Also, if you noticed, there was actually a fight in the club that we were at, which I completely forgot to talk about, but it was terrifying. Some guy got knocked out. The police showed... Did the police show up? That might be a lie. I don't know if the police showed up, but we shortly left after that. It was not the vibe, but I was too drunk to even talk about it. But yeah, it was a great weekend. It's a really, really good opportunity to meet clients. It's honestly, I love working at pageants just because the community there is 10 out of 10. But yeah, I hope you guys like this one. Don't forget to like this video if you did enjoy it, and also subscribe if you aren't subscribed already, because I know a lot of you guys watch my videos and you're not subscribed. I'm trying to get to 4K, so yeah, please subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next week. I believe I have a Zara haul coming next week, so I'm very excited about that, and let me know any other videos you want to see from me. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.